The air taste of smoke and panic. And as the echoes of twisting metal rise through Manhattan streets, my mind returns to where all of this began. I formed the X-Men because I believed young mutants deserved guidance, because the world needed proof that our abilities could serve, not threaten. And so I gathered them, one by one. Scott Summers, my first, a boy who feared even opening his eyes. Yet beneath that fear was discipline, focus, and a heart stronger than any optic beam he could emit. Cyclops became my anchor, the cornerstone of a team that had yet to understand its destiny. Jean Grey, gentle, compassionate, powerful beyond measure even then. Her telepathy flickered like a candle, searching for its shape in the dark. I saw in her not just potential, but balance. The emotional center my students could one day rely on. Warren Worthington III, the Angel. His wings once symbolized isolation, mutation he could not conceal. Yet he carried himself with grace and conviction. A symbol of hope, whether he wished to be or not. Hank McCoy. Hank's mind moved faster than his limbs, and that was saying much. His brilliance shone from the moment he walked into my study, quoting principles even I hadn't taught him yet. His body, agile, strong, was merely an extension of a truly extraordinary intellect. And Bobby Drake, my youngest. Impulsive, playful, yet courageous. His power manifested in frost and ice, but his spirit burned with a fire that reminded me why I chose to teach rather than rule. Together, they became more than students. They became the X-Men, my answer to a world trembling at the word mutant. And then, there was Eric. Magneto, my dearest friend, my greatest disappointment. A man forged by suffering, molded by loss, and convinced that humanity's fear can only be met with domination. I remember the idealist he once was, the survivor searching for meaning, the man who believed we could change the world together. But pain hardened him into something unyielding, something fierce and relentless. Yet nothing in our long history prepared me for the devastation he now unleashes.
Magneto! This ends now. You've put half the city at risk. Step away from the civilians.
Scott Summers, ever the dutiful soldier. Tell me, are you following Xavier's orders, or are you simply afraid to think for yourself?
We're here to stop you, Eric. Whatever you think you're accomplishing, all you're doing is hurting innocent people.
Innocent? No one is innocent in a world that hunts our kind. The sooner you accept that, Jean, the sooner you'll stop being Charles's puppet.
You talk about freedom, Magneto, but all we see is destruction. This isn't liberation. This is terror.
Spare me your naivete, Warren. You of all people should understand what it means to be judged for what you are, yet you cling to humanity's approval like a frightened child.
Your argument is flawed, Magneto. Evolution does not demand supremacy. It demands cooperation. Your actions prove only that power without restraint becomes tyranny.
Ah, Hank. Forever hiding philosophy behind acrobatics. The world you describe exists only in Xavier's fragile imagination.
We won't let you hurt anyone else, mutant or human. Bobby is still recovering from what you did to him.
If the boy was foolish enough to stand in my way, his injuries are the consequences of his own naivete. I do not apologize for strength. Peace is a lie, Charles. You taught these children hope, but hope cannot shield them from reality. And now they will learn that lesson, just as you will.
Enough talk. X-Men, prepare for engagement.
Very well, children of Xavier. Come and face the future you're too afraid to embrace.
Everyone, spread out. Don't let him control the metal around you.
A futile strategy, Cyclops. All metal bends to my will.
Your emotions are spiking, Eric. Your control is slipping.
Then I shall simply unleash more power than you can hope to restrain.
Here. Will do.
He's turning the whole street into a battlefield!
And you, winged boy, are but a feather in a hurricane.
A hurricane can be weathered. Your rhetoric, however, remains unbearable.
Hank McCoy, always the wit. Tell me, does humor dull the fear?
No, but it helps me ignore villains with superiority complexes.
Stay focused. Hit him while his guard's open.
You dare challenge me with mere light? I reshape the very elements of this city!
Eric, stop. You're hurting people who have nothing to do with your war.
Then let them flee. Let them see the price of their prejudice.
Indeed.
You're proving their fears, not fighting them!
Fear is a tool, one humanity has long used against us. I merely return the favor.
Your logic is as twisted as the scrap metal you hurl.
And you, beast, should soon be buried beneath it.
Yes.
Best at what you do.
I don't have enough power to do
He's down. Everyone, keep your guard up. Just in case he tries to pull anything else from the wreckage.
I'm not sensing any resistance. He's exhausted. The fight is truly over.
An impressive feat. Considering he was manipulating half the city's infrastructure moments ago, I recommend we secure him before he regains even a fraction of his strength.
Agreed. Let's get him restrained and call in backup. New York's had enough metal flying around for one afternoon.
This could have ended so much worse. Good work, team. You all held the line.
I just wish it didn't have to come to this. He believes he's fighting for our future. He just can't see the damage he causes in the process.
A tragic contradiction. Saving mutant kind by endangering everyone, mutant and human alike. History will debate his ideology. We must address the consequences.
Speaking of consequences, Professor, how's Bobby? He took a heavy hit from Magneto before we got here.
Yeah. What's his status, Professor?
Bobby is stable. The injuries he sustained were severe, but he is recovering. He is resting safely back at the mansion under medical care.
Thank goodness. He'll be relieved to know we stopped Magneto.
Indeed. I suspect he will find some satisfaction on our success, though likely accompanied by several ill-timed ice puns once he regains his strength.
Well, right now, the city needs our help. Let's move out!
Thank you for watching, and many thanks for our wonderful voice actors for bringing this project to life. We got Patience Zeroish as Magneto, Joe W. as Cyclops, Vero Morales as Jean Grey, Andrew Charles as Angel, Mark William Louis as Beast, and Logan Jank as Professor Charles Xavier. Be sure to check them out and show them some love and support these amazing voice actors for all the hard work they put in. If you are interested in voice acting for upcoming projects, please follow the link in the description below. And of course, here are the mods featured in the video. Check out marvelmods.com to download them and try them out yourself.